Hey, what's up, you wonderful people? How's it going today?
Let's go.
Hope everybody's doing really good today. Today we're going to be talking about money. Yes, the one thing that everybody wants and needs, actually. Yeah, we're going to get into the greed part of it. The part that where people are going above and beyond to just scam almost people a lot of the time just to make a buck. Well, yeah, let's jump right into it. Money started a lot longer than we think, than I thought, anyways. Around 40,000 years ago, we started using money for transactions. What is crazy if you think about it. I think we all remember being kids and looking at our coins and the dates on them, or looking for coins that have our birth date year on them. It was always like the more coins I had, the more money I felt like I had, right? Especially when you were really little, right? The first time really having money. And then when you got to that older age, you could maybe, if you had a younger sister or younger cousin or just a younger friend or something like that, you would go up to them and trade like 5 pennies for a quarter, and they would be like, "Sweet, I got more money now." They would think they have more money than you, but really, you know for a fact that you have more money because you got 25 cents now. I think I did that to my stepsister a few times. Although we can find that funny back then, nowadays things like that are still happening, but just in trickier ways. The scary thing is that there's people out there that are trying to do similar things to us, like selling us courses that are really not going to make us any money, but they have a way of speaking and manipulating words to make us believe that by doing course after course after course and spending more and more money, eventually they're going to teach you some way to make money. But in the end, it never works out that way. Money can really change a person. We have people willing to fake and steal just to make a buck. Some people have lost everything due to the chase of money. Some have just lost all their money, which eventually leads to destroying their life. Some people have lost everything due to money. And to lose all your money, like all your savings from years and years of your life, can destroy you mentally and physically in the long run, because it sends you on this destructive path after you lose everything. A lot of the time, anyways. Some people are strong enough to get through it, but a lot of the time it just eats you and destroys you because you trusted somebody and thought this is the way, and all of a sudden you made nothing, and you spent thousands of dollars, all of your savings or whatever happened. Like a lot of these people are that fall into these traps are just lost their job or are looking for an extra way to make some extra money with their savings, and they end up losing everything. I have a few people I want to talk about. I want to get into how greed is really affecting our society. Before money, we actually exchanged goods, like some still do to this day, like bartering, for instance. The first form of actual currency was back in the 7th century. The words mint and money came from coins that were minted in Rome. The penny, on the other hand, was introduced by an Anglo-Saxon king, which is pretty cool if you ask me. He went by the name Olaf, Offa, or something like that. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but I'll put it below. It was also known as the first English coin. Paper money was actually introduced by China because of a copper shortage. The US dollar was based on the first worldwide currency, which was the Spanish version of the thaler. It sounds weird, that's for sure. There's a lot of amazing things that money can do for us. We can get loans to get a house or a car, or even to start a business. There will always be upsides and downsides to everything. But today we're going to mainly get into greed, how it is driving so many of us to rip each other off, to make ourselves rich. And even after becoming rich, they usually continue on this path, sometimes destroying many people's lives along the way. A great example of this is all the fake gurus out there selling a lifestyle that is not possible to get with whatever they are selling. The crazy thing about them is some of them have made millions on millions. Like Dan Luke, for example. We could do a whole video on this guy, and I probably will eventually. Forbes says he's worth around $80 fucking million, which is just insane. I personally could not have that much money knowing there's starving and homeless people in the world. The shit this guy does and still gets away with. You can spend up to $10K to talk to this guy for 1 hour. That's $167 a minute. Just what the fuck? Why do you need to make that kind of money when there are people that are suffering in our world, right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like the whole point of, the biggest point of me doing this is to help people. And I hope I can do that. And I hope you, whoever's watching this, can help me and subscribe right now. And we can propel this channel to big things, so we can start helping smaller people. Like, I want to start helping homeless, do whatever I can, right? But the point is to help you. I would love to just be able to see the smiles on people's faces when I actually help them out of a situation that they're in, right? And these people, they show a lifestyle that any person would want. So it makes it makes you want to follow someone like this, because they obviously got money. So you think, well, they have money, they made it somewhere, so I should follow them, right? But usually they're not teaching you the exact way they made their money, or they are, but they're taking it from books that you could learn for a lot less than what they're asking you to pay. Like, they sell courses and books and the one-on-one thing, like I said about Dan Luke, for $10,000 an hour. Like I said, the problem is the info that they're giving out is just in cheap books that you can get at the library or a bookstore for about 1% what you're going to pay any of these guys. And there is good gurus out there that I think would help you and would direct you on the right path. But it's just clouded by all these guys that really don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's all wrong in my eyes, especially because the people that usually do fall for this are usually people that have lost their job or just in a tough spot altogether. Also, some just don't understand that there are people out there that would take advantage of you like this. There are also things that are just going on that are plain out scams, like a romance scam, where a person pretends to try to make you feel like you guys are falling in love, but really they're just a fake person behind usually a fake picture and a whole bunch of fake information, all to try and steal as much money as possible. It's sad to say, but a lot of these people that are running these are from different countries. It really is a sad situation. Especially when it's all said and done, some of these people are left hurting. No matter what, there seems to be someone trying to take advantage of a situation. Like the whole cryptocurrency situation. People make coins to pump them up, to do a rug pull, after they get enough people to buy in. They usually give some bullshit story about how the majority of the money is locked away, or the liquidity is locked away. So you have nothing to worry about because it's impossible to rug pull. Always something, so people believe that their money is safe. Then bam, a person with a lot of the coins will pull out all their money at once. And it's usually a few of them cashing out. Like, it's not usually just one person, because it does happen with just one person, but it's usually a few people that own big chunks of the coin, and they all just cash out at once.
So the market cap is $2.168 trillion. And now the market, it went to zero!
All the people that they got to buy in are stuck with a coin that that's worth nothing now, and usually they've even lost a lot of money. This also can be life-changing, as some people invest their whole life savings. And some of these people that are running these scams are walking away with millions on millions of dollars of other people's hard-earned money.
Hey you beautiful people. Sorry to jump in here, but we have to split this video into two, because of our 15 minutes limit. So yeah. Go subscribe. So we can just make one video instead, you sons of bitches. Get on it. Well, we love you. And appreciate you watching. Now go watch part 2. So you can hear more about how money and greed are fucking up our world, and what money is doing to some people. Smile always.